Well, I mean, obviously they haven't shown a shit, so maybe they fucking completely tear us
Sure,
apart. But like,
sure.
there didn't seem like it was that quirky. Like we're just gonna dump buckets of blood on every scene. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Check the Candy. I'm here with Adam and Taylor. What's going on, homies?
What's up,
Hmm.
bro?
Unfortunately, we are missing Chris tonight. He had some things to do, but he will be back for one of our next videos. Sometimes it's going to be like that. We're not going to have all of us together. This is a collective, so sometimes it's going to be three of us. Sometimes it'll be two. Sometimes it'll be all four. Everything good like that. We all got lives, so. But today we are, as everybody knows, the new Evil Dead Rise trailer has dropped. So we wanted to make sure, just like our last video, we did Scream 6. We wanted to do a teaser trailer, or actually, this is just the trailer, right?
Trailer.
Trailer
Yeah.
reaction video to this. And
How
we
long? How
wanted,
long is this trailer? I'm sorry.
dude, I haven't
I'm
even
not
looked.
I haven't either. I'm not sure.
Oh,
I haven't even
okay.
looked. So, yeah, as you can hear from Taylor, he is skeptical, not of the movie so far per se, but he is not loving watching trailers lately because they give too much away, which I agree with. But for the brand, we're going to do this shit up. So Taylor will not be watching this with us, but he'll be for the conversation after and he'll hear our thoughts on it. And we'll go into a little bit why he doesn't want to watch it. So let's get into this, Adam. Let's do it.
All right, guys. I'll see you on the flip side.
All right.
No matter how busy you ever got,
Man,
you
that's
always
loud.
found time for me.
Shut up.
I can't believe I'm never gonna speak to you again.
Ooh. All right.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother
What is this, Danny?
what would I be. Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me.
It's me. Don't let it take my babies. This is what happened to Paul. It happened to us.
This evil creates terror through total chaos.
Future's not ours to see.
All you can do is run.
I'm getting us out of here.
You'd be a good mom someday, honey Beth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know how to lie to kids. Mom?
Mommy's with the maggots now.
What will be, will be.
Eeny, meeny, miny. You. Taylor, come
Hey, they
back.
come back.
You
We
get
did it at the same time.
All right. Jeez, man. First thought, this looks like the darkest one here. Um, so damn, that one line with the maggots. Oh shit. That
Yeah.
was pretty hardcore, man. Wow. Um, so they got the dialogue down. Um, it doesn't like remind me of an Evil Dead movie though. You know what I
I
mean?
see. it doesn't at all, honestly.
Weird.
I mean,
Very, very odd. I know they were saying it to begin with that they were like trying to go way darker,
and they did.
and they definitely did. Now, I'm wondering if you guys think that this is like going to be a continuation of anything, or is this its own movie? Like, does the Book of the Dead make its way somehow?
I mean, I think it'd be I think it'd be interesting if they would even mention anything that happened previously, maybe like its previous owners or like where it had been previously. Because yeah, this almost just looks, excuse me, this almost just looks like just not an Evil Dead movie to
Like
me.
its own thing again. Like I'm just
It
wondering if
is.
they're going like are they going off 2013? Are they going off the whole franchise? Are they just doing like a series of different Evil Dead things? Like are we gonna see like a you know how in 2013 they did like the like they did the where the book, they pretty much did the origin story again, right?
Right.
Like I'm wondering if they're doing that again. I mean, you did see the clip in there of like them at a camp, at like a camp in water. Like
Right. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, and it had like the same vines as like the, you know, 2013 one. Like I'm wondering if they're playing off that or if they're going off like just the whole franchise or are they going off its own thing? I mean, I have no idea. They really didn't show you that much, I don't think.
Yeah. Honestly, Taylor. I mean, they didn't really. I mean, yeah, because I'm curious if it would be like like a surprise continuation of 2000. Like, because I mean, I loved that movie, and I wish that it.
Right.
I kind of wish it would turn out to be that, but I mean, even from the trailer, Taylor. I mean, uh, it just I don't know. It I did not get. Besides, like, there's a one shot of like the quick I don't know. It was an Evil Dead kind of shot where it's like quick. I can't even explain it. Like a
like the rush
Like
cam, like
the
camera
rush cam.
going.
Yeah. So I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that's it. But then honestly, the rest of the trailer, man, I was just like, is
and they
this?
and
Yeah.
yeah, and they also like I feel like all the posters we've seen, I don't know if they're all fan made, but it looked like a big like high rise like
Right.
apartment, but in the trailer it
Right.
looked like a kind of just like a old Flatiron apartment almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor, the one thing they didn't do, which was good, is they didn't show like any sequence of the plot, like really at all.
No.
Besides like
Okay.
that, the one character that I think everybody already
Yeah.
knows about.
Because
You
you.
even know Taylor because you saw like that first clip, which wasn't even in the trailer.
Oh yeah. So yeah. But you know about the mom basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
So
that's basically all a trailer is. Oh
I
shit,
see.
mom's evil.
Yeah,
yeah,
I watched the teaser. That was it looked good. I mean, that's like that right there. That was what 30 seconds, something like that. It was fucking
Yeah.
perfect. So
yeah.
this trailer was entire. I feel like I was looking at the wall forever. It was so long.
It's it
It,
seemed it did honestly. I kind
Yeah,
of think it was a little yeah. I
but
mean,
it didn't feel very Evil Deadish, but at the same time, like it felt dark as fuck. Like the music was sick.
oh yes,
I
Um,
don't I
see. I
don't
love
yeah. So I could hear the music. Like
yeah,
that was the only thing I could hear. Um, um, I forgot where I was going with this, but I think as far as like Evil Dead goes, I don't think because it is going to be in an apartment or somewhere like that. So I don't think it's going to be an Evil Dead film. I think it's going to be its own thing
right,
kind of
right.
deal. So I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
yeah.
excited.
they're definitely
I
switching
think
up from like that original origin thing. I'm just wondering if they're going to continue or have any like surprise things because there's no hint to that at all.
no, not even of like uh not even like a flashback of like oh this happened in 2013 or like this happened like when Asher like nothing. So it's just like they're either pulling something like without showing it or they're just kind of just doing their own thing. I mean, I know Campbell's like a producer, like he's just like, fuck yeah, dude, like this, I've seen this movie, it's scary as shit, but like I I think this probably will divide,
Yeah,
honestly. Like it's I don't think it looks very Evil Deadish besides that one shot, honestly, and the title sequence. Because even the title or the title was like 2003, like it
Yeah,
had like the
exactly.
same.
It had the vine, the black vine with
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
red,
man.
and
yeah, I seen that too as well. I think it was on the teasers, or
yeah,
maybe
Right.
at
other
the
Yeah.
vines.
ones.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's interesting.
and
They didn't like. Yeah, man. It's interesting because I feel like the 2013 like movie like divided as well because I mean Evil Dead fans are like fucking hardcore, dude. They like don't like their
Yeah.
shit messed with. And I love all of them, I really do. But like I also thought 2013 was fucking unbelievable. Like it wasn't there was no
Yeah.
mistake at how good that movie was and I'll defend it to the end of time. But sometimes but yeah, I don't know, man. This is going to be this seems like a completely different movie. And maybe it doesn't when we actually watch it, but just from what we've seen, I mean, it looks different.
Very.
does it seem like a almost like a paranormal style like movie, or is it
No,
more?
it was
Uh.
it's not paranormal, but I we did have the conversation of like possession movies earlier and
That's what it was more.
it
Yeah.
did feel like
Oh,
that and it almost looked like well, I mean, obviously they haven't shown a shit, so maybe they fucking completely tear us
True.
apart, but like
True.
there didn't seem like it was that quirky, like we're just gonna dump buckets of blood on every scene
No.
either. Um, the mom looked good, she looked cool, just didn't really have a Evil Dead feel, but
well, I can
Yeah.
see that from the poster as well. Like it doesn't seem like Evil Dead to me. The way like just the way her face looks, it's almost like um
yeah, like the smile, like it's like
this yeah, the smile's off. Like
and
it
I
just
saw
doesn't look
someone
Evil Dead.
post I saw someone post about that as well on Instagram. They were like, I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. They were like, I fucking hated how this looked. They were like, I'm gonna watch it no matter what, because I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. But they
Yeah,
were like, it looked like Smile and it looked like Insidious and like it looked like these other movies. It didn't really have
yeah.
like but it also could be because it's like in a town. Like
Well,
True.
it also could be that they're truly just not showing shit. So
yeah.
we like you said we could go into this thing and it just be completely off from what you've seen in the trailer.
That's true, man.
It might be just showing that shit to kind of bring in these people who do like those kinds of films like Insidious and all that other shit. So maybe maybe it'll be a good film. I think it's going to be, but I do not think it's going to be. I don't think it'll I don't think it's going to hold a candle to 2013. I just don't.
No.
There's no way that movie's one of the better movies of all
No.
time. Like
Yeah.
you
I
cannot
I
beat
think
that
it'll
movie.
I think it'll be on kind of towards the bottom of if you're gonna rank all the Evil Dead. I think it's probably gonna lie at the bottom. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean it's I mean yeah, because
Or it's they're gonna completely shock us. Either one.
Yeah,
exactly, dude.
Right.
yeah. I think
And if they do that shit, if the movie turns out to be almost nothing like the trailer, I think I'll fucking love it because like yeah, the trailer looked very uh exorcism esque. Like
Yeah.
it just seemed like
Yeah.
a not what I would really go to see an Evil Dead and expect an Evil Dead. So like if they 180 it, fuck yes, I'm all for it, man.
okay.
And it would give me more faith in trailers if they did that.
Very,
So
yes,
sorry, no, I don't mean to interrupt, but that's a
yes, you
good
do, but
example.
it's okay.
Well, fuck you. Uh, that's a good example of the teaser because watching the teaser, I thought this I didn't have that feeling at all with that it was an exorcism like it looked or it feels like an exorcism film. Like watching the teaser, it looked like they were locking her in because she was something fucking happened to her just like they did to everybody else in
Right.
2013. But um yeah, so that I'm excited. I'm excited. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'll definitely stay excited. I think like I said before, it might not feel like one because it's in a completely different environment. So that might be the reason if you're an Evil Dead fan, it feels a little bit different. And I'm trying to be more on the positive side here.
Right.
But also it did have that feel of like isolation, like when they are at the cabin, there's 4 or 5 people. It doesn't seem like it's going to be any more than that. um, which I will say this. I don't know if this fucks with you, Taylor, but like it seems like it's mostly kids.
Yeah, I was just
So
about
I
to
mean,
ask
who
that.
the fuck is gonna die in this movie? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
from
Besides, like the older, like it seemed like there was like an older sister,
yeah,
very young sister, and like a kind of olderish brother, and then
but
that was almost about it.
you're gonna get like the older sister being protective, being like the woman
Oh
of the
yeah,
house now. There's that symbolism there, but like maybe there's some tenants in the apartment that get fucked up. I guess maybe they'll go
that's
that
true.
route and they didn't show anything. They're obviously really pushing the fucking mother thing on you, so maybe they go a different route and like bring some other people in and they're not showing it.
Yeah,
So yeah, I don't know, man. That's a interesting trailer. It really didn't give. I kind of like it because it really didn't give us that much to talk about, to be honest.
which is good.
Yeah, which I guess is a good thing. I think when we do trailer reactions is the way we all feel, and Chris, I think, well, Chris might just like to see the whole movie in the trailer. I feel like he's one of those guys. So
dude, Chris,
I'd like to get his thoughts on that. But yeah, I feel like us three anyway would like to see more have trailer reaction videos where we don't have much to talk about. I feel like then we feel better almost, you know?
Yep.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
we got that with Scream too, right? Like we didn't have
Oh,
too much to talk about.
that right there with Scream, man. That teaser is all I need. I don't want to see anything more
Right.
Right.
because
I
I know that they're
know.
going to give it away. Like I don't
Well,
want to see it.
they just, I mean, not that it wasn't even a spoiler because they just keep releasing photos of like Ghostface. And like
Right.
like USA Today released a still of him, and you could see like brick buildings or some shit behind him. So it's gonna fucking happen, man. And like that's just what sucks about like if you don't see the movie when it comes out, like everybody's gonna share it. Everybody's gonna be like, oh well, because a lot of shit got ruined for Scream 5. Like I remember there was this one account that was posting all these spoilers and shit, and it was fucking terrible.
That's the yeah, that's awful.
And we're getting these movies like back to back. So this one's in
Yeah, we
April.
are.
Oh, 2023 has a lineup of like ridiculousness, man. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is a good
So
follow up to this past year, which everybody, we will be going into our recaps of 2022 movies as well at some point, because I know people want to hear that. But to go from 2022, where there were some good movies, to 2023, where they're really trying to like knock it out of the park, is good news for horror fans.
it
yeah,
is. The good thing about these movies coming out, they're not too far away. So it's like, and I was telling these guys earlier that like it'll die down, the hype will die down, and I won't see it so much on my feed
Right.
after a minute. Like Scream, it's already kind of dulled down, but once that new trailer comes out, it's gonna be boom back up
oh,
again.
Yeah.
So
major.
um, if you could steer clear from that shit and just go into that stuff blindly, I promise you're gonna have a better time. You're gonna look at it. You're gonna look at it in a different light, honestly.
Yeah.
Um,
This is a cool video because we're not going to do a reaction for the new Scream trailer. I'm not even going to watch it. I'm going to stay clear of it and go into the movie more blind. And this is a cool video because I think when we do review, I think we should review Evil Dead Rise. And I'm curious to see how like me and Adam react compared to Taylor. Like that'll
Yeah,
be a very good indication of,
yeah,
that whole experiment, Taylor, of like watching the trailer and not watching the trailer, you know?
yeah, 100%. I mean, Evil Dead Rise. From what you're saying, there's not much to talk about, so they might not have shown that much. So that
Right.
might not be a good one to start out on. But
No,
say the
but it
say
could go
the
either way. I mean,
invitation.
if all three of us are like that movie sucked, then we'll be like, oh, okay, then whatever. But
Yeah,
like if you are for some reason like, hey, like I kind of like this movie, you'd be like, oh, okay, he was probably a little bit more surprised than we were going to be. But
mm-hmm.
I really at this point, I feel like we just have more of a maybe of a feel of how it's going to be, not really what this movie's about.
yeah. I agree. I think you guys got a good taste of something, and I've got a good taste of the trailer or the teaser, and I'm pumped, beyond pumped. I mean, literally, I got on Instagram today, and it was just one right
Oh,
after the
it's
other, and I'm
yeah,
like,
It's
"Fuck,
crazy.
man!" So
It's
I just got
crazy,
off
man.
of it. Like, you can't be on it right now. So that's the way it was with Scream. Like I was just like,
Yeah,
screw it, I'm staying off. I think what we stayed I stayed off for like a day and a half or something like that,
yeah.
just so I wouldn't watch it or see anything.
I'm curious too when you guys were scrolling like today because I saw like a few stills and I saw some stills that actually weren't in the trailer. I don't know if you guys saw any. Did you see
I
one with
also
the older sister with the chainsaw?
I did. I was
Dude,
actually, yeah. So there is
I
a still with that. I'm like,
dude, I freaked out. I thought it kind of looked like Mia. Like I was like, oh wow, like it had like a similar feel, and I was like, holy shit. And like I scrolled up
maybe
really
she's
quick because
coming
I
in,
was
man.
like, but I think it now watching the trailer, I think it was the older sister. But for a second I saw it and I like scrolled up really quick. I was like, oh no. I was like, is Mia coming back? That'd be fucking crazy, dude. Like, because I didn't see if she had like one arm or something. You know what I mean? I was like, oh fuck, that'd be
It
wild.
looked like she did have like the two hands like
Right,
holding it. So I was
right.
like, or
So
fuck it, man, dude. They could, man. Bruce could be probably fucking with us, man. Like that could be Photoshop, man.
that I totally
Yeah,
and it could also just be I would love if she came back, dude. That's
So
one
would I, man.
character I want another movie of so bad, dude.
yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
she's so awesome.
And I think I'm more just like I think I am just a little bit disappointed because I wanted a sequel to that movie.
Right, right, right.
I do want that instead of
Yeah.
just starting over again and
Right.
again. I'm
And
just like,
and we probably I mean we obviously don't know, but like maybe we
well,
get a
true.
little something or maybe we because there was also that feel in 2013 when I saw it in theaters where I was like, man, is what if Bruce just like fucking
Oh
you know what
man,
I mean? What
if
if he just shows
yeah,
up, dog, and he's like, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to, you know what I mean? I'd be like,
Yeah,
yo, this is wild. But yeah, anyway, yeah, those are all our thoughts. I think you guys got anything else to say or
yeah.
no?
Don't watch the trailers.
Taylor. That's cool that you didn't watch it. That's gonna be interesting to do a review on. So that'll be for a later date. But appreciate you guys joining us. Um hopefully the next couple of videos, Chris will be with us. I'm sure he will. He's sorry that he couldn't be here tonight. Uh we love and miss you, brother. Um and make sure you follow Check the Candy on YouTube, subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram, same thing, Check the Candy. Plenty of content coming out. We're just getting going. 2023 is just getting started, man. We got plenty of shit to do, plenty of shit to promote. Um, if you guys want us to do any type of video or cover anything, make sure you let us know. We're going to be trying to do some interviews, that kind of stuff, more trailer reactions coming, obviously. Yeah, it's going to be a sick year, guys. I'm excited.
Yep,
I go to
I'm
war with
ready
these motherfuckers. I go to war with these motherfuckers, dude. You know what I'm saying?
all day, son, all
That's
day,
how we
all
roll.
day,
That's how we roll. And
all day.
since
all day.
Chris isn't here, I guess I'll say it. Just be
Are we
sure
gonna
to
pour one out for him? Is that
we should. Jeez, man. That bastard. But since he isn't here, I guess I'll say it. Be sure to always check the candy.
there you go.
We'll see you guys next time. Peace.